JSC. What can you use for JSC?
John scowls constantly.
Oh. Everywhere that oil can come from.
Wow.
It is coming from.
The obligatory cable ties.
Oh, I was hoping to do like Rodney evacuating, but
I know.
he hasn't yet.
We'll get the rocker cover top off though, we'll know what really has happened. They used an excessive amount of TRV on the turbo return.
Oh.
That's supposed to have a metal gasket in it. For like £3.
Oh, did you say I had a balancer shaft? I might have a look at it.
No, they don't have balance shafts on it.
Why don't they?
No, I reckon something's been off because the people's been changed. Everything looks in pretty good nick. And it has had new boots, drive shaft boot, that's like brand new, that one.
Uber filling.
Uber filling. Uber verlunging. Bestie. Overfilled engine oil can damage catalyst. Oh yeah, someone's been in here before, which means everything's Jubilee, which is so much nicer. It looks really clean under here, in fairness. And underneath, it doesn't look that bad. I'm impressed. You have impressed me, TT, so far. Don't let me down. Oh, the copper slip in the coolant tank.
That's the one.
That's the one. Someone copper slipped the coolant tank lid. I don't know why.
We haven't mentioned to the viewers about what I said, buying a car in a bay.
Yeah, James's opinion is buying a car from Copart when it's in a bay means it's a bad one.
What's wrong with this?
And this one was in a bay. And I bought it, but I knew it was a does not run. But yeah, still. Your hypothesis is, if it's in a bay, no matter what it says, steer clear. No oil.
No oil, that's good.
That's good.
Pinch the turbo.
I am so hoping it always had
A new turbo.
a new turbo. And it looks very clean.
We get down there, it's got a big
No, hang on a minute.
garage.
Hang on a minute. This is. Look in there. You see down there? Cylinder head. There's no build-up of gunk in there.
It's just absolutely immaculate.
It's absolutely immaculate. I wonder if this has had a head.
Refurbed.
I wonder if this has had a lot of work. Yeah.
I think the owners spent a lot of money in it.
And then whoever's
Still
done it,
died.
whoever's done it hasn't put it back together properly.
Yeah.
Basically, what we think.
And so I'm sorry.
It's
Take it to Copart.
take it to Copart and
Stick it in a bay, you'll get good money for it. Is that the actuator?
oh my god,
the actuator's new.
The actuator looks new
That's
as
what I
well.
can see, yeah.
Look at the actual turbo there. Look at the.
Oh, it's brand new.
Brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see.
£325 after fees.
That's a new turbo. Look at it.
I've just said in the video earlier that
The hose looks new.
the turbo in there on that donor was mullered, and I would hopefully use this, and if not, just buy a new one. But if this is new,
Oh no.
excellent.
Where is the old turbo?
In the trailer. It's gone.
What's that one?
Good to know. That's a diesel. It's a caddy turbo.
What the fuck? A double Jubilee?
A double-ended Jubilee.
Wow.
I've never seen one of them before.
Two together.
Bent two small ones down, put two together. Do you know what?
It's called back clipping.
Do you know what though? That's a fucking good idea.
That is a good idea.
And I will be doing that. It's a recon head.
So it won't have it stamped.
So it will not have BAM stamped on it. That's why it's so clean down there. This is all brand new. I cannot believe it.
Look at the tensioner and the chain.
Yeah.
The chain's brand new. But if you take the sump off,
Oh, hang on a minute.
you'll be able to see a piston like that, won't you?
The belt's damaged.
Is it?
The belt.
Someone's been really upset with that.
Oh, someone's been so angry.
It's very shiny.
Hang
What's
on.
that there? What's this?
That's the water pump.
That looks new. Look down there.
We've got a brand new water pump.
Brand new,
on it.
isn't it?
I don't need any of the stuff I've got. One thing I will say though is the tensioner.
What does it look like?
Well, look. You look down there. Look at the tensioner. See the Allen keys sticking out. There, look. It's not. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh god. You just moved it an inch.
The tensioner.
That's never good.
The tensioner's not connected. It just moved. It just slided out.
I just saw that.
They've rebuilt this and not bolted the tensioner down, and it's jumped out of time.
I wonder how far out it is?
No, I just smashed it to pieces.
You reckon?
Yeah,
It's locked up, hasn't it?
it's locked up. It's out of time. Gutted to whoever did all this work. We've now cut from there to here. This is you can see the tensioner there. No attached. The tensioner's not attached at all. So this is the state of this engine that doesn't run. It looks immaculate, absolutely brand new. The belt looks like it's fresh, but the belt's been rubbing on the inside, which will obviously be to do with the fact the tensioner's loose. And because the tensioner's loose, I imagine it's skipped out of time. When they've done this work, the owner must be so pissed if they've done it themselves or a garage has done it or something, because look at it all, just look at it. The chain, the cam chain and tensioners all have been replaced. It's been cleaned to within an inch of its life. It's had a new turbo by the looks of it. Just going off colour, we don't know just yet, but you know, if this is a new turbo, new cam chain, tensioner, timing belt, the water pump is literally brand new. You can just see it shining down there, look.
This is why it was in a bay.
This is why it was in a bay. It shit its pants. It's unfortunate, but it does mean that at least I can use all that now on this engine and the turbo. What a shame. So it's another day. This engine needs to come out of this TT ready for that engine to get built and go back in. Yesterday me and James had a nosy at this engine, and it has had a lot of work, which is excellent in a way because I needed various parts, including the cam chain and the tensioner, which is brand new on this engine, alongside what looks like a brand new turbo. There's a bit of green sort of foliage and mould around here. That needs sorting, but I'll clean everything down when it's all apart. Then I can make a start on the inside and underneath. I mean, it looks very clean and new. It gives you a good idea what the paint's going to look like on the outside once I've polished it all, but we are quite away from having it polished just yet. So, right, crack on. Action! Hi-ho silver, away! See, I'm not fat. Eee. What's that from? Eee. I can't really do it very well. Eee. Popular early 2000s medical comedy. Eee. So, we have the engine out of the TT out. We have the engine from the TT out. There's a new water pump and everything. It's just, I feel so bad for whoever did it.
It snapped. I knew it. I knew it snapped. I knew it. You wouldn't have it.
It snapped.
It has snapped. But
Yeah,
did it snap when they tightened it in and I just thought, doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, I think that snapped when it's been tightened in. They've put the rest of it together, haven't they? Threads all flat behind the brake. It's been cross-threaded in, and they were trying to remove it. And then went,
that's enough.
that's enough. Yeah, it's cross-threaded. There's alley in all the threads. I can spin it off, look.
What?
There's the threads, look.
Yeah.
Out the head.
Well deciphered.
There's the threads off the bolt.
Did they get it so far? Bless them.
Yeah.
They got it so far and it snapped.
So they cross-threaded it, I reckon, going in, and it snapped.
Yeah.
And
I'd love to know the actual story.
Yeah, the only thing I'm trying to understand is you'd have had all of it off, wouldn't you, when you were doing that? So why did they just? It must have snapped, and I think someone's just snapped it and then tried to ignore it.
They must have done.
Very lucky that I have a turbo with a new cartridge. Looks like it has a new compressor housing, which has just been cleaned. The exhaust side's definitely original, looking at it. Excellent, just what I needed. The reason that was a donor engine was because the turbo had blown. So, excellent news. I think it did run for a bit, yeah, looking at the condition of this water pump. And yeah, the tensioner bolt has failed. And the tensioner has just collided with it's bounced up and down between the cam sprocket and the engine mount that sits just over the water pump. And it's just completely destroyed it. The engine's completely locked up. Gutted, really, for whoever it was. But excellent for me. So thank you. New parts have arrived. Well, it's a camshaft retaining tool.